The workers who keep Singapore clean, green and safe were once among the lowest paid in the city, earning as little as $1,000 a month in 2014. They were caught in a vicious cycle where cheap contracts meant cheap wages, until one man asked, what if we could break this trap and give these workers a way up? Enter the PWM with the progressive wage model.
Hi, my name is Lim Swee Say. I noticed that there's a group of workers in Singapore that they may need the extra support, extra help. And that's really our so-called low-wage workers. So our workers in the clean, green and safe sectors, they are trapped in what we call the three low. Low skill, low productivity, and low wages. We wanted to help them to break away from this. Of course, the natural question that people ask is that why don't we just go for minimum wage? And the reason is very simple. Minimum wage has got three major limitations. If you set the minimum wage too low, it doesn't serve any purpose. If you set it to be too high, it's that some low-wage workers may end up to be no-wage workers. So minimum wage became the maximum wage. The employer will say, look, I'm paying you this much because I'm required by law to do so. But having paid you this much, I'm not going to pay you anything more than that. Is that minimum wage very often end up being sticky wage. If you look at most countries, they revise the minimum wage most often during general election. So therefore, it takes a long time in between the revision of this minimum wage. But on the opposite, progressive wage model comprises ladders. So ladders means that we can actually help the workers to move up the ladder, move up the skill ladder, move up the productivity ladder, move up the job ladder, and at the same time, move up the ladder of minimum wages. Alright, so in other words, if your skill is higher, your productivity is higher, your job responsibility is higher, you enjoy a higher minimum wage. Of course, it's a big challenge. Thinking back the last 5 to 10 years, we actually achieved it.
Today, the results speak for themselves. Over 155,000 workers across 8 sectors have climbed higher through progressive wages. This is more than just wage growth. It's proof that when you give workers ladders instead of floors, everyone rises together.
Our aspiration is to make every worker in Singapore a better worker, every job in Singapore a better job, so that every worker can enjoy better wages and live a better life.